It's such a beautiful sunrise.
Building skyscrapers in the sky. Run to the house before we die. IndieCraft.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of IndieCraft. This is episode 68 in Season 3. So today, we're going to be doing a quest from Goat Pixel, who asked me to build Doctor Eggman in his ship up here in the space battle. I think this was a good idea because honestly we got a bit of outnumbering. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Now? You can diss me? What a doofus. Alright. Yeah, like we got the Space Invaders here, we got the Enterprise, we have the ship from Treasure Planet, and all they got over here is a Dalek cruiser and the thing for Chicken Little, the ship from Chicken Little, which are much smaller than like the size of the Enterprise and even that pirate ship. And the Space Invaders, who knows how big they are? Like, you don't even know. They could be in reality like a million times bigger than both these ships. So, and you don't really know, but that is the size I built them. So we're gonna be building Doctor Eggman, and he's gonna be massive. Basically, I'm gonna have to kick out my render distance here. I don't know what's going on, but it's not running pretty, to say the least. So we're just gonna have to kick it down there on low for the time being. Yeah, I don't know. Now it runs. Now it's running fantastic. I mean, that's great. So let's get him kind of up here, maybe out to the side a little bit of this Dalek cruiser over here. So fantastic. So I hope you all are having a pretty awesome week. I have had a pretty good week myself. It's been good. Not too much going on. The problem is with this ship, I only ever see it from the side, because I don't think I've ever really played a new Sonic game. And so, anything recent, or really anything in 3D, except from Sonic Racers. But, so I really, trying to build this is going to be tough. In all honesty, you've challenged me to reach outside my comfort zone and do something amazing. And I'm probably going to let you down, to be honest. So, I do apologize in advance for the severe letting down that's about to happen. So let's go ahead and knock all this up like that. Oh, give it more roundness at the bottom there. And this ship kind of like curves out a little bit. It's kind of cool how it looks. It's like a pod, basically. It's kind of egg-shaped, actually. And hence the name, Eggman. So, you know, it's, I don't know. I've not played a lot of Sonic games in my life. The most Sonic I've played was like Sonic, I think it was just called Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or something. I think it was a Genesis game, and I think I've played that quite a bit. And that's about it. I also played quite a bit of the Sonic Racing 3D game, and that was pretty fun. But obviously not the most loved game by Sonic fans, but you know, it was a fun game, I thought. And since I'm not a fan who's going to get my feelings hurt about things, now I do get my feelings hurt about other things. So if you are a fan, I'm not insulting you for that. I am actually, but no, I understand. I understand why things make you mad, like when The Hobbit came out, you know? So you know, I thought it was a fun game, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I played a lot of it, too, so. Alright, let's go ahead, and the most of this thing is going to be quartz, and I got out this here, and we're just gonna, this is going to be, like, the fattest point of it, and basically what I want to do is just move it all out, one kind of bulge out, and not really curve out anymore, but more of like a bulge out, so I'm not going to make that curve perfect right there, because it's kind of how it looks on the ship, in the picture I'm looking at. I'm looking at a 3D picture right now, to help me make this a little bit, so, I don't know. I think, it is finally time to get to the, that's just the most fun, so, yeah, we are, on this moment, and I have been asked, don't mind me, JG Windows here. I have been asked by Darkness02, and I quote this exactly. What is the good life of the IndieMG? And I don't know exactly what this means. In all honesty, I don't know what it means, but I'm going to do my best to answer this one wholeheartedly and give it my best. So the good life of the IndieMG. I'm gonna cut out this whole row. That's the good life right there. The good life of the NEMG probably involves, I don't know, sitting around, listening to music, playing a game I like maybe Couture or, you know, something. I don't know. I don't know what the good life for me would be, but that definitely seems pretty amazing. Now, you're probably thinking right now that I wouldn't do this. You're thinking, no, I'm a better person than that. I would not do this. But the thing is, you've probably underestimated how much of a loser I am. So, what I'm going to do now, Mr. Darkness02, or possibly Vampy, whichever we desire to go with, you know, I'm going to steal your question and ask it to everyone else out there. So if you're viewing this video right now, what is the good life of, you know, Goat Pixel, or whoever you are out there viewing this video? You know, if you're Zoe 101 Lover, 1019086, or if you're, you know, Chuck Norris, or, you know, I'm not saying Chuck Norris can't watch my videos. I'm down for it, you know. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah. So, what is the good life for you? I don't know how to answer to that question. So maybe it's a thing the kids are saying these days. They're asking, "Hey, what's the good life?" Kind of like the kids are also saying things like, "How's it hanging?" And you know, want to come to my hot lily pad and hang out, and you know, stuff like that. It's really modern. So that's the kind of stuff I try to keep up on, but I don't do the best job always. So. Alright, that needs to be dark. Yeah, this gray will work. Alright, we're going to kind of make the 2 control sticks going up here, which he's going to kind of grab a hold of. We'll make one there. We'll kind of put them offset. Alright, we'll actually do, because his hand's going to be here, we'll extra run this up. So, these need to be, yeah, let's actually let's make this one kind of, nah, we can't make a bend. That's too much work. Alright, there, and this one there. There we go, and his hand is going to wrap kind of around it. It's gonna be a little hard to do this just right, but all right. There's his hand. It's just gonna look like that, I guess. It's a little bit of a small model. It's, of course, as everything is in this, it's all very representative of the original, of the actual thing. So, you know, if it doesn't look perfect, we'll get over it, or at least I definitely have the ability to get over this and not worry about it. And if it does hurt you deeply that I've made this so badly, and I do apologize. If you could take it up with Cassie, because it's probably her fault. So, okay. Let's go ahead and fill this up here. And we'll just kind of make his body. Alright, he's kind of like got a hunchback kind of deal going on. It looks like. So, we're going to make his head. We're going to make his head just 1 block to add to the effect here. Alright, then we'll, let's go ahead and can I get some gray wool? Give me my gray wool. That'll be like the shirt, his undershirt. There we go. And this is perfect. And he's just huge. He's massively fat. It's a very terrible problem. I do feel sorry for him, actually. But his mother didn't love him because of this. His mother was a bikini model, and she obviously had no love for him once he reached over 90 pounds. And once then, that's when she threw him out onto the street, gave him for adoption. And it's actually a really sad story that led him to be who he was, who he is today. And that's why you should be careful who you make fun of. And moral of the story: if you make fun of people for things, they will literally become Eggman, and it'd be a pretty crazy world, to say the least. So, alrighty, get that down, and let's just make his extremely huge body come all the way out to here, and this one should go up to here, I think. Oh, nope, like that. So there, I think I'm gonna change his head a little. Okay, let's just make his head big. All right, let's make it like really awkwardly shaped. Oh, that's fantastic. What's really sad about this build is that this entire time I actually wasn't paying attention to which direction that I was building this. And so the worst thing about this now is that he's actually not facing the battle at all. But let's just face it, he's kind of dense. So, you know, it makes sense for him not to be facing the battlefield, I think. That's also an excuse. It's not. Even though it may sound like an excuse for not fixing this, it is definitely not an excuse. So, there we go, guys. We got Eggman right there flying around in his ship. Let's add on the front here. It has like a little light here. And it has like a gun down here. We can probably use something like a hopper. I was going to use an anvil, but that would fall. But what's use? Oh, I just saw something that would work. This would totally work. All right, there we go. And we got a gun right there. I want to move the light right there. There we go. So there is Dr. or Mr. or whatever you like to call him, Eggman. Although I'm used to seeing him from this angle. I'm going to make one last quick adjustment here. knock out this whole bottom layer here. I don't really like how it looks. I don't think it should be that round looking at the bottom, so that should look a lot nicer. There we go. Alright, so my game's probably going to lag to death here for a second as I fall back down and the whole city loads back up. Let's hop down here. Let's kick my render distance back up. I don't know why I had it on 8 even. I usually keep it like at 12 or higher, but there we go. It kind of looks like a Christmas ornament from down here. It's always funny how things look once we get onto the ground level, but if we kind of back up, take a few steps back from the city, we should definitely be able to tell that this is Eggman's ship. Maybe if we stand up here on top of the rose petal on the, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely Eggman. Yeah, you know, in all honesty, this ship was obviously designed by someone who can only see it from this side. Let's put it that way. Because this you could definitely tell what it is. But there, no, you couldn't. What I just realized that I forgot to do is actually extend his arms all the way up onto his hands, which looks ridiculous. So, all right, there we go. There we go. Now he actually is grabbing the controls, and that looks about 500 times better. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of IndieCraft. If you have, don't forget to pound the like button down below and show your support on this series. And as always, remember to subscribe to join the team so you don't miss out on more episodes of IndieCraft every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and everything else that comes out every single day. So, thanks, and I'll see you all in the next episode. So, goodbye. That is such a cool ship. Yeah, I like it. I like it much.